And for more on the Big 12 and the tournament, we welcome in ESPN college basketball analyst King McClure. Thanks so much for joining us. And let's begin talking about Baylor, one of the favorites, of course, to cut down the nets this season in the tournament. As you look at this team, what concerns you about them and their chances moving forward?
But when you look at the Baylor Bears, their guards are terrific. However, the only question mark that I have personally is the fact that their interior is a little suspect. Don't get me wrong, those are my guys. I played with them. But the interior is just a little suspect. When they run against Iowa with Luke Garza, when they run against Michigan with Hunter Dickinson, I think bigs in the tournament could give them trouble. That's my concern for Baylor.
Now, we will slide elsewhere in the Big 12 to focus our attention on the Kansas Jayhawks, who in a weird season wound up being a part of that blue blood group that fell out of the top 25 and everybody was losing their minds, but they messed around and won 7 of their last 8. How much are you trusting them, though?
And I don't know if I'm a believer yet. I mean, when you look at their last 4 out of their 7 wins, 2 were against Iowa State, 1 was against Kansas State, and the last one was against UTEP when they were down majority of that ball game. I don't know if I'm a full believer. They're a good team, but I do not know if I really trust them in March.
Yeah, I'm not sure I do either, especially when you've seen some of the results they've had against lesser competition. King, I want to stay with the Big 12 because currently 7 of those teams are in the top 25. Yet, judging by your T-shirt, my question is, how many of them have big Fauci energy to make it to the Final Four?
I like that question. Well, I like my second favorite, other than Baylor, has to be West Virginia. I really like their squad. I like the outside perimeter scoring that they have. And Sean McNeil, Taz Sherman, them dudes get straight buckets. Then you look at Miles McBride, All-American point guard. Then when Sheboy left and they moved Jalen Bridges to the 4, complete game changer. He stretches the floor, gives Derek Culver, the man-child down low, a lot of space. My second team would have to be Texas Tech. Reason why? Because they defend. Coach Beard is one of the greatest coaches in college basketball. His team is tough. They bring grit. He's been to the Final Four and the Elite Eight. Actually, he's been to the championship and the Elite Eight. The only problem is, can they score? I don't know if they score the ball well enough. But if they can get Kyler Edwards to step up and score the ball the way he needs to, I think they could be maybe a Final Four. I'm not going to say championship. I'm going to say Final Four. Competitor.
All right. I like it just as much as we like your shirt. That had all of us just died. It's so good. King McClure, thank you so much for joining Sports Nation. It was a pleasure.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.